Hi, Matthieu.
Hello, Sabrina. How
And
are you
hello,
doing?
everyone. And welcome to another episode of Eventprofs Together at Home. I'm Sabrina Myers from Hot Hospitality Exchange. And today I have my lovely guest, Matthieu. And myself and Matthieu actually met a few years ago. I want to say now 2 years ago. Properly, we met for the first time at the Break the Ice Forum in Versailles, where I also interviewed him, and I will put the link up here so you can watch that video from my YouTube channel. And since then, we got along very well. We kept in touch, and we work together, actually collaborating on social media for Break the Ice Forum. And so I will hand you over to Matthieu, who's going to tell you a little bit about who he is, what he does, where he is, and what the situation is or has been like for him. So over to you, Matthieu.
As you can see, I'm at the office right now. So it's been already from the first day of May that I took back the office. Bon, it's a co-working office, so you don't have a lot of person there because the vast majority are still working from home. But yeah, for me, I was working at home, with the kids and with the family, and of course it's a bit difficult, especially when you have some homework to do. But what we do is we do Break the Ice Forum. It's like a networking trade show event for the mice industry, and we have about 8 to 9 events per year. The events are 2 days 2 nights events, and so the idea is really for people from the mice industry, so for hotel people or convention bureau or DMC, to meet in fact potential buyers, so event planners. And we do that in a relaxed, cool, funky way. But really, where the accent is mainly on the personal link and contact. So getting really to know the people, and you cannot do that if you just have appointments with people. So we have like the one-to-one meetings that we do naturally, but then we have also networking dinners, activities. The activities we tend to have like sustainable or social activities, because I think when you have really something that's quite strong as an activity or as an experience, that you create a real link. And so we did different activities, like one of the first was Refugees Got Talent, where in fact you had like little workshops that were done by refugees artists, and that was in 2017. But we did also different things. We went to see the glacier in Chamonix, about the global warming. We did some cleaning with the boats in the canals of Amsterdam. In Hamburg, we went to visit and to have an experience of being blind. Or
That was amazing.
there, you were there.
Yeah, that was a really, really amazing activity. Absolutely, where you experienced being either deaf or blind
Yeah.
for like an hour or so, 2 hours, which was pretty crazy. But yeah, and
So yeah, that's what we do, and so it's really funny. It's really a good moment as well, but it's also a good opportunity in regard to the timings, because it's only a two day 2 night. It's not really even 2 days. It's mainly a 1 day, and it really creates a really great bond. And then we have big parties as well. But it's really, everything is on an intimate size. So we are about 50 to 70 people. And that's also the fact of being a small group creates a stronger bond than if you go to large events like that. And you meet a lot of different people from Europe. So it's quite and also close to Europe, and so it's quite a good way to do it. And we are so happy to do that. It's a passion. So it's great to do what you like to do.
absolutely. And so, you have been, what would you say are your 3 daily essentials?
My 3 daily essential.
Yeah.
To take a coffee. I'm still smoking, so I have a smoke as well. But then really the idea is really to check what we can do in regards to Break the Ice Forum. Is planning the next events and when it's going to open up. But for the moment, we're quite strong, and we really want to involve, in fact, the community. And that's thanks to the help. There's the coffee machine is working. Sorry,
It's okay.
it's a co-working. And so no, it's I think thanks to you, Sabrina, as well, in regards to the communication on the social media, etc. Been there, and that's really an amazing job that Sabrina did. And also so that's one part, and I think that's what we are doing right now. And then we checking, postponing events, things like that. But it will be over soon, so I'm hoping by this end of the week to have a good news and to be able to do the August forum. But we still have to check. We still have to wait.
And have you, I guess a lot of people have come to lots of different realizations in this time. Have you come to any realizations, either about yourself or the situation in these last few months?
Realization, I would say, it's not have been really different than my normal work. So I'm quite cool in that regard as well. It's just that I had more time, with the family, less travel. So it was really good to be with them. But anyway, I tend to spend already quite a lot of time with them. And so I think it's been not really a realization, but it's just the possibility to have more time, in fact, to do stuff. And to
we don't know if we're going to have another time like this where we have so much more time with our family.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm already a family man, so I like to be, quite close, and the office is not far away, so there's always this work relation. I come by. I have quite a relaxed, way of life as well. So
which is very, very good. It's you're lucky, actually.
I'm quite lucky, but I'm lucky as well without the COVID. So
exactly.
I prefer without the COVID than with the COVID.
I think we all do. So what have you been practicing for wellness from a mental as well as a physical perspective? Have you been doing anything? Lots of people have been saying they've started meditating, or they're reading more, or whatever the case is. So what have you been doing?
But regarding wellness, I always come by bike here, so that's been always the thing. With my dog Paco, so it's always a good thing. We did a lot of biking because in Belgium you had the possibility really to go out and to take your bike or to go for and we're just close to a big forest, so it's been nice to go there with the kids. But otherwise, wellness, I've lost like 5 kilos.
Have you? Wow, that's good.
Without doing anything. You're just not eating any sandwich. That's the main. Don't eat sandwich.
Controlled eating at home, exactly.
Yeah, but there it was fine. But otherwise, no. It's been really just to be with friends, to have some Zoom calls as well. It's mainly my wellness is my social wellness.
Yeah. Can you give us any recommendations for anything maybe you've been watching or reading, or anyone you've been following online, or any personalities in the last few months that brought you some positivity and some entertainment?
Yeah, entertainment. You go and see some Netflix series. But there's not really a one that I would suggest because I can have a few look, etc. But often with series, I find is that the first season is always cool, and then the second season is not there anymore. So, but in regards to being something positive, I would suggest for people to check alternative medias than the mainstream medias. I think, and you have plenty of them for each country. You can have another view, in fact, on what is said and what is done, and to be a bit more critic about the information you get from mainstream media. In each country, you have people taking this step, and I think it's quite nice to follow them. I'm supporting them as well, money-wise. So you have different platform, and just sometimes, €5 can help. And so it's really to have a more freer, or I don't know, more with more liberty, I would say, media.
Obviously, this is going to be an easy question. Do you practice any kind of digital detox? You're not an overly digital person, I think, in the first place. So, what do you do?
What I do as detox for digital.
Yeah, so do you switch your phone off after a certain time? Do you stop checking social media? Do you only check your emails at a certain time during the day, or how do you kind of switch off from digital?
I'm not a social media person.
Yeah.
I would say so. I don't have a problem of leaving my phone for one day and not having it, or I forgot it somewhere. But of course, I'm more a YouTuber than anything else. So I like to watch those kinds of media, and I like to inform myself. But otherwise, I think I'm using more WhatsApp than anything else. It's more like friends to know what they are doing, or things like that, or crazy funny stories that you do, or send message, etc. Those are the kind of things that I do. But otherwise, I'm not an addict about social media.
I think Belgium right now, you guys can leave the house and go somewhere.
Yep.
After the lockdown, I was kind of like wanting to know, once you can leave your house and actually go somewhere with your family in Brussels or in your vicinity that was closed because of the lockdown, where would be the first place that you wanted to go? And have you done that?
For the moment, the restaurants are not open. Nothing that's public is open. For us, it was mainly to go and see friends. That's the main part. I wanted. I like restaurants, but I like to cook, so it was like a star restaurant at home.
So once we can get all on a plane again, where is the first place that you would like to travel to?
On a plane, I don't know. I'm happy. In fact, I don't need to go really far away. But I would say on a plane would be to go to Munich to our next Break the Ice forum.
Yeah.
That will be on the 1st and 3rd of October. And otherwise is to discover the new destination for 2021. We already starting, checking.
And so last question is, do you have any words of advice for us event profs that are all in this situation together?
I would say really, but it's like get in touch with your clients in any kind of way. It could be social, like the social media, what we're doing. Be in support with them, to try to find how you could help them understand, where they are, get the info, and also be more in sort of reassurance. It was a difficult time. We took the right decision at the moment we took it to close everything. But now, we have to less dramatic. And I think it's more important that we go back to business. I think now the states and our governments are ready and will be ready if there would be like a next problem like COVID-19 coming back or whatever. But we can take those measures, and I think we have to continue. And I saw it now. If you're doing Zoom interviews or even Zoom networking, it's totally not the same, and
no,
and that would
absolutely
be
not.
in every industry. But I think the real contact is so important, and that's what I'm really looking forward is to come back and to meet guys, and I think everybody will be completely crazy when we do those events.
I think so too. I think everyone will be so
emotional.
Emotional, yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Matthieu, for your time and for being part of Eventprofs Together at Home. And thank you everyone for watching another episode of Eventprofs Together at Home. I'm Sabrina Myers from Hot Hospitality Exchange. Good news is coming. We're all in this together, and stay tuned for another episode. And take care. Bye-bye.